guys, welcome to the show. My name is Veronica, and today on African Crown I want to talk to you about how I'm gonna deal with my hair today. And I know it's been a while since I've been on the show, but there's been so much going on and I haven't really been able to come back on YouTube. But today I want to share with you my product. This is African Crown Shea Butter, and it's organic one, so I'm gonna use this and a spray bottle and show you what we're gonna come up with for my hair today. So as you can tell, my hair is looking amazing, but it does need a bit of moisture, and I want to style it different because I've had it all natural and all just letting it do its thing. You have those times when you're like, you know what, do you just talk to your hair and you're like, just be free, do whatever you want to do today. So I had like a bandana like this and I just let it do its thing. So now I want to change it up a little bit, and I'm going to walk with you or speak you through how we get this done. So first of all, as I said, you got your spray bottle. So I'm going to section it off with my fingers and spray some water on it. And get my organic shea butter, and I'm gonna put this in. As you can see, it's getting all nice and smooth, and use your fingers. Fingers are your best tool. And then you twist it like that. Twist your hair, twist your hair, twist your hair. And then you're gonna make kind of like some bantu knots just to get it all nice. So get it all the way there. So that's one. I'm gonna do this like all the way through, and then after, I'm gonna dry it like the blow dryer, and then I'm gonna come back and show you how it looks when it's all done. So let me just do one more with you. So get your spray bottle, and we don't want them to be too big because we want this style to last a while. So get your spray bottle, get your shea butter, get your shea butter, get your organic shea butter. And as I told you, my product is all natural, 100% organic, no chemicals added. It's gonna make your hair grow strong, long, healthy, and that's all we want. No one wants all these preservatives in the hair, all these chemicals you can't pronounce. You just want something that's gonna do the job. So as you know, every time I'm doing my hair, I always have a story for you. And of late, I've been talking to some of my friends about colorism, and one of my friends told me that her ex-boyfriend told her that, because she's mixed race, and he told her that he wouldn't date a black woman, and he's a black guy. And she asked him why not, and he said because he wants to have beautiful babies. And she told me this like the other day, and I was like, what? And not that I was so shocked, because I've read the stories online, I've had a few stories here and there, but just to hear it like from someone that's close to me, and I was like, oh my god, like, is it that we're not raising them right or what? Because it's very sad when you hear anyone of any race speaking negatively of where he comes from, because for me, I really don't care if you could marry whoever you want. There's freedom to be with whomever you want. But when you call people that look like you ugly, then that tells me that something went wrong somewhere. And again, the media needs to be more inclusive, and there needs to be better representation, because when the standard of beauty is one, and once in a while we'll see them trying to, add, some Asians and some black girls, and trying to make it a bit diverse. And they are trying. The mainstream media is trying to level the playing field. But at the end of the day, it's not leveled. It's not leveled economically, it's not leveled socially, it's just not leveled. And we need to get to a point, as Martin Luther King said, where people are judged by their character. And it's very sad, honestly. Like, and I asked her, did you were you together after that? And she was like, yeah, like they never broke up after he said that. And she knew very well that he was with her because she was mixed, because he thought, she could get cute babies. And where does this mentality stream from? Because growing up in Africa, I never had a man say such things to me. Yes, we have a bleaching problem in Africa, but I could go out with my friends who are lighter skinned than me or who had straighter hair than me, but I never ever had a man speak such things. I never had guys say, I wouldn't date you because of your complexion or because of your hair texture. And that's something that I would say a lot of us growing up in Africa are protected from. I think here it's more open. You hear these stories a lot more than you would hear back home, because to be honest, I've never experienced that in terms of a guy in Africa coming to tell me, I would never date you because, you're black. Because he's black, I'm black, we're all black. And, we're all African. Okay, most of Africa is African in terms of the phenotype. So, it's just something that, and I think black mothers as well, if you're an African mother in Africa or wherever you are in the world, if you're in the Caribbean, if you're in America, if you're in the UK, if you're a black mother raising a black boy, then you better be careful how you speak to him. Even black fathers, because I was watching is it The Rock, there's this show, is it The Rock Newman? There's a show I was watching on YouTube, and this light-skinned African American male man was saying that when he was young, he was polishing the shoe of this dark-skinned black man, and his father saw him and told him, like, never do that, like never polish the shoe of, of those black people, or like those dark-skinned black people. And this is a black father talking to his black son, and so colorism is real, it's alive. And it's the comments, we say, the things we say, which are, it's sometimes it's unconscious. Like, I've caught some people around me saying stuff like, oh my god, look at that baby, that baby is so cute, oh my god, I've never seen a baby who's so cute, I've never seen. And when you look at the baby that they're describing, it's a baby with blonde hair and blue eyes, and the one describing this baby is a black person. I've never seen a baby that is so beautiful, look at the eyes, and you see this frantic expression, and you think to yourself, what if I left my child around someone like this, and my child saw this? How would they feel? Because she's not calling your child ugly, but the hysteria, the excitement, the jubilation of seeing some child that looks nothing like her, or nothing like the offspring that she would have, even if she was with another race, that mentality needs to change. It has to change. And that's the only way we can grow as a people. That's the only way we can, promote each other, let's promote my shea butter, for example. Let's encourage each other to do business. Let's open factories. Like, I was listening to the president of Ghana, and I think he's amazing. I think the president of Ghana is amazing. I think the president of Rwanda is amazing. There's some presidents in Africa who you're like, you know what? They got this right. They're doing what needs to be done, you know. Yes, they're not perfect, but you can see what they're trying to do here, you know. Because like as I was saying, the president of Ghana, um I listen to his speeches sometimes, and he was talking about how most of cocoa, you know, what is used to make chocolate, drinking chocolate, you know, chocolate bars and all this amazing yummy stuff, you know, sweets and all this, all like most of the chocolate in the world on the planet comes from Africa. Yet we get like a tiny little percentage of the cut. We get a small fraction of the profit. And why is this? It's because we do not promote the opening up of factories. Factories to promote our own chocolate. Let's sell the chocolate as a finished product. I remember in primary school growing up, and you know, you're studying, is it GHC or is it, oh, what subject was that? Or was it business? You know, I just remember in primary school, we they kept telling us how we export our goods as primary goods, you know, like straight from the farm, or you know, we don't really process stuff home, like back home in Africa. And I would think to myself, why not? You know, why not why not open up factories? You know, because we have we have a lot of, you know, capacity to borrow money to put up highways and byways and trains and, you know, open ports, and we borrow like trillions, you know, and then we sell our goods super cheap. And if we had sold our goods as finished products, then we would never have to borrow, because Africa is the richest continent on the planet in terms of resources: the gold, the platinum, the cobalt, the titanium, the oh my god, Africa is rich. But we need to get organized. We need to start loving each other, loving our complexion, loving our hair texture, loving our broad nose, our thick lips, you know. Love it, you know, promote it. Let this be seen in the world, you know. So colorism and texturism ends with me and you. It ends with our generation, because to be honest, those that came before us did the best they could, and they did a lot. They did most of the work in terms of fighting for our liberation. Now it's time for us to fight for our economic liberation. And that's not something you do on the, you know, in a warlike situation. This is a war that you do with your policies. It's a war that you do by saying, okay, from now on, like the president of Rwanda said, Kagame, from now on, we are not importing bleaching products. That's, you know, that's it. If you know anyone in leadership, then ask them, you know, there's this bleaching epidemic, you know, there's this problem in Africa. Women are bleaching their skin left, right, and center. The media is promoting a standard of beauty that looks nothing like our phenotype. So how do we cut this? How do we take it back? How do we encourage people to love themselves as they are? Talk to your politicians, you know, write to them. Ask them, what's the way forward? You know, what's the curriculum? You know, how are our books changing? Because our books have to change. We have to see ourselves in our history. You know, I was talking to someone the other day, and, you know, because for those who follow my channel, I was home some months ago, and, you know, I landed at JKIA airport, international airport. And then I saw this mural. I don't know if it's a mural. Like the first thing I saw as soon as I landed, I was getting out of the airport, was this huge image. And it said something like, welcome to the cradle of civilization. And it had like some people there with like, it was like some sticks, you know, and they look like, I don't know, like hunter gatherers, you know. They were just sitting there and just like, you know, welcome to the cradle of civilization. And I'm sure whoever put it there had the greatest of intentions, but when you come to London, you know, you don't see welcome to the, you know, to the beginning of the, you know, of the Stone Age, or like pictures of cavemen, and this is Hawaii. They don't show you that. Obviously, you can go to places and they'll show you all these great stones and rocks of where the civilizations began, but that's not what you see when you get in, because a nation needs to show its glory. Once you walk into a nation, you want to see its glory. Show us our runners. Show us our, beauty part. Show us our most beautiful women. Show us our animals. Show us our gold, our oil. Show us the power of the state. So that when someone walks into a nation, they feel like, whoa, okay, you guys got it going on. You people know what's going on here. And that really disappointed me, because I'm like, nah, this is not how to walk into an airport. Yes, we get it. East Africa is the cradle of civilization, the first human skulls and all that, and it's great. But we want to see the glory of Africa, the glory of the African man and the African woman. Once people land in Africa, once people land in Kenya. So yeah, so you know what? There's just so much to say, but at the end of the day, let's just keep loving each other, keep supporting each other, keep encouraging each other to do better. And so I'm gonna finish up this hair, and then I'm gonna dry it with a blow dryer. I'm just gonna blow dry it, over, and I'll come back and show you how I do that, and I'm gonna show you the reveal at the end of it, how it looks. So thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, I'm back, and my friend's helping me unravel my hair. And as I said, we're using the organic shea butter, and it's free. It's free. It's available now at Jamii in Kenya. So once you get the app, you just find this product there, and it's going for an affordable amount, and it's really good for you. It's all organic. So yeah, my friend's gonna help me, and I'll just put some on my hands, and she'll do the same, and we'll unravel them. So I just air dried because I didn't need to use the blow dryer, because I went to the shop and I feel like it got dry outside. I didn't need to use the dryer or anything. So I'm unraveling them now. So it's a quick look. Like if you just want to style your hair real fast, and just you don't want to use heat, or you just want something quick and easy, this is a really nice style. As you can see, it's nice and bouncy, and you can do this for your hair, your friend's hair, your baby's hair. And yeah, so I think we've done most of them. That one, and this should be. I had a few in my hair, and we're almost done. So anyway, my fellow people, remember I was discussing the topic with you on that story I was telling you about, the colorism thing. And yeah, we just really have to, as I keep saying, we have to learn to work together, love each other, support each other, and love our natural hair, love how our hair grows, because it can make so many styles. If you want it straight, you can blow dry it, you can flat iron it. If you want it curly, you can just detangle it, or just do this style, or have an afro. There's so many ways you can style your hair. So, and as I said, this is all organic. It's good for you. So now I just need to open them up into two, just to give it that volume, and then we will be good to go. So there we go. Like that. It's just opening it up, just to let it have a fuller look. But yeah, at the end of the day, let's just avoid colorism. If you have a friend or a boyfriend who's colorist, just talk to him about it. Or if his is extreme, just find a way out, because some of these people are just toxic, because it's not healthy. And yeah, we just have to learn to love each other and undo what was done to us, basically. Okay. So I think we're good, yeah? We're good?
Yeah.
All right. So that's the look. That's the end look. And so now you can just put pins in it if you want, or you could leave it like that and you're good to go. So thank you for joining me on African Crown, and I'll see you next time.